All right, we back at it. Sorry about that, guys. A little connection trouble over on his side. So when connection goes wrong over there, it messes up a little bit over here. But we definitely getting into it. Gonna get him back on real soon.
Shit, still acting up. Damn, bro. Yo,
All right, we gonna try.
man,
Can you hear me? All right.
okay. Yeah, I think it's clearing up now.
You can hear me now.
Yeah, we good to
There we
go.
go. Oh yeah, we good to go. We good to go. There we go. All right, y'all. We back. Sorry about that little bit of technical difficulties, but we here now. Like I said, y'all, my name is Jordyn Bennett. I am the director of content development and strategy over here at East Coast Magazine and sports director. Listen, today we got something special, man. Very special dude. Come from real humble beginnings, man. But I'm gonna let him tell y'all a little bit about himself. Man, 6'6", 240. Not the dude you want to mess with on the street. This is my dog right here, Dontel Kong Mays. Everybody give it up for him real quick. Dontel, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's happening, man?
No, man. Chilling. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here, man. We just had great conversations. But we going to get into it, man. UFC heavyweight division contender right now, man. Climbing his way up. If y'all don't know his name, I promise you after today, y'all will. We're going to do a little bit of adjustment real quick because I want to make sure y'all know to follow everybody I need y'all to follow. I need everybody to follow East Coast Magazine. I need everybody to follow ECM Sports. I need everybody to follow Kong, and I need everybody to follow me. So we're going to drop that right here in the comments real quick.
See if I can get the better looks. Signal still good? Shit lagging a little bit. It should be good. It's the office area. Should be cool in here, man. I don't know what's up with the signal. Oh yeah, there we go.
All right, bet, man. So, for you, let's run it down real quick. Give me.
Shit, I'm coming out of shit, Dontel Cone Mays, man. You already said it. Coming out of Southern Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky. Like you said, humble beginnings, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make something happen.
Nah, for sure. Love to hear that, man. I know your story. You know, everybody tune into the magazine tomorrow. Y'all gonna hear more about that. Uh, so you know.
I, yeah. I say boxing. Boxing probably my favorite out of all the disciplines. I say boxing. I like grappling too. I like jiu-jitsu, pancration, judo, wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Being a sport, you gotta like it all, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know a little bit of everything.
Okay, so we know you well versed, man. You definitely a big dude, heavyweight division. So let the world know what attracted you to fighting professionally.
Man, first time I seen UFC fights, man, I got the goosebumps, man. And shit, I was like, man, that's what I want to do. And yeah, that's why I always say I've been possessed by it. Like I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to be running around, putting motherfuckers in holes and something I done seen on TV. And it was a calling, really. It just came natural to me. I'm a natural fighter, I would say.
Nah, that's what's up. So running through, you know, Kentucky and Indiana, I know that's your background, you know. So that's what it was for you. You know, you always grew up doing it, and you know, it just carried over. You made some money off of it.
Yeah. I went as an amateur. I went 8-0 as an amateur. And I was trying to just grab all the belts. And I ended up signing with a management that's like, ain't no reason for you to be amateur, man. Let's go pro. So I went pro, man. And I always wanted to go to UFC, you know, because at the end of the day, UFC is top tier. That's the if you want to be the best to prove it, you got to be in the UFC. So that was my goal. I want to be the best. So I didn't want to fight for a promotion that's tied with three other promotions for second best. So, you know, UFC, that's where we had to go. So then I started my journey, fought a couple regional promotions, and then my second pro fight, I fought a 5-round fight. You know, usually don't do it your second pro fight. Fought for a belt, and I actually got a pro belt, HFC, Hoosier Fight League. I took that belt, and I started fighting for RFA and LFA. They was the leading promotions that fed the UFC.
Okay, so you know you at USC, but you know you step into the ring. Whenever you step in, whether it's sparring, whether you know it's an actual bout, that's not something easy to do. So, tell me a little bit about what it's like stepping in that ring. You know, physically taking a hit, delivering hits, the endurance it takes to go through that emotional and mental pain. What's that like for you?
It's all preparation at the end of the day. Like I take licks in sparring, but like I pride myself on not getting hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty hard to hit. You're not gonna hit me clean, you know. But I've been hit clean, and I got grit and I got a chin for the most part. So you know, you just bite down and look for the next one.
No, for sure. So, you know, last in that entire fight, I know you know, especially in heavyweight, that knockout division for real. But, you know, just if you do end up going all of those rounds, what is that like, you know, having to go through every single one of those 3 5 minute rounds?
Yeah, like now that I'm seasoned, like I used to try to pace myself, but now it's like it takes a while. It's like you can't just go in there and just be good at it. It takes some time. You gotta know like your pace and what you can put out. And then like, so you got to learn. So like, I done learned the hard way a few times on gassing myself out. But then now, when you got more fights, you're able to control it. So like, yeah, I'm able to go five 5 minute rounds. But even though I've only been doing three in this past fights, but yeah, I'm these three. Like I'm, you know, what I'm saying I can still do flying knees at the end of the third round just because I got cardio and training in altitude out there with my boys at Jackson Wink. You know, what I'm saying it sets me apart from the rest.
No, for sure. So, any sport in general, there's a balance of emotions and mental. You talk about the cardio, you talk about the physical. So, when does it get to that point where you don't try to get too rattled, so somebody gets in your head, or do you try to get in other people's heads?
It's crazy. Last person that tried to get in my head and made me mad, I got disqualified. You know what I'm saying? Because like it really it like I don't see myself really going out there and committing a bunch of flaws. I just be trying to kill a motherfucker. If a motherfucker really trying to get underneath my skin, then I see red. But I haven't learned the hard way to where I'm seeing red and I run out there and run into some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. So, you definitely got to keep that exposure. You learn that in the streets. You learn that you can really rattle somebody if they don't know what they. But I mean, me and you talked earlier. It's a like basketball. Good when they playing street ball. Put them under the whistle. You don't know what they're doing. I mean, I'm sure you probably seen the fight on the street, but they step into the ring. It's a whole different monster. So what's the difference between fighting somebody on the street and fighting somebody on the ring, where it's really strategy and they on doing this for weeks, maybe even months at a time?
It's all discipline and then condition. If you see a street fight, that ain't gonna last nothing but like 30 seconds, a minute at top. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody either break it up or they just like call it quits. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's discipline at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Condition and discipline. And there's so many disciplines in MMA.
Now, for sure. And to this day, I'm sure you are where you are now, and anybody would be dumb as hell to try to check you right now. But you was first getting back, learning the strategy of it. Did you have anybody off the street who tried to check you, and now that you knew a little bit more, it was a way different story?
Uh, not so much because like I've already built, you know, so I've built myself somewhat of a rep. Motherfuckers really ain't trying to fight me in the streets. They knew me. They, you know what I'm saying, they knew me out here before I fought in the cage, so they already know like you better come with something beside some hands. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. So was that hard for now that you had to, you talk about your cardio, you talk about all the different things that you learned, was transitioning from that side of where you were a street fighter to being, a real professional fighter? Transition hard at all?
I wouldn't even say it was too hard. I mean, you gotta be dedicated. It wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was dedicated more. I was dedicated more than how hard it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that hard for how much I was dedicated to it. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get to the top, trying to get that bag.
Nah, for sure. So you ended up making it to the bag, but you had to hit that amateur level first. What was fighting at amateur level like for you? Was it easy? Was it, did you feel like that competition wasn't on your level, or how was that?
Yeah, I ran through the amateurs for real. Like I think I finished everybody. I met one person got away. I almost finished him, but he got away because I knocked him out at the end of the fight. But they didn't count as a knockout. They just woke him up and tell him, you know what I'm saying, then it went to decision. But I finished everybody in my amateur career. I went 8-0. So, I was already ready to go pro. A lot of people they do 3, maybe 5 fights, but I got caught up chasing amateur belts to where it worked out for me.
Nah, that's what's up. So you held a couple of them amateur belts, but you keep talking it, so I gotta hear about it. This knockout, man. That's not. I ain't never been put to sleep, and I don't plan on getting put to sleep. But what's that like? Man, really, just putting hands on somebody to the point where, like you said, you trying to kill them for real. Mike Tyson talk right there. So like, what's that like? You know, that feeling when you hit somebody clean and they done.
Yeah, I can, man. I can't even. I really can't describe. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a feeling that like you gotta do it. It's like I guess you can compare it to a drug. You know what I'm saying? Because once you knock somebody out, now you trying to knock everybody else out. You know what I'm saying? And now you're addicted to fighting like that. And then when you gotta pump your brakes in because not everybody gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? No, motherfuckers is tough. So they can take some licks.
Nah, for sure. So you know, he was killing the amateur scene. You know, really running through it. Only one got away. Now you USC. That's the top of the top. You know, that's where everybody want to be, and you made it there. Everybody, y'all find out more about his journey and how he got there in the magazine tomorrow. But you know, just the difference between an amateur fight and UFC. Explain the difference between those two different venues.
The process is way different. Like and amateurs, like the promoters, they all over the place. You don't even know what's gonna happen really. Like people dropping out of fights left and right and might pull out a couple hours before the fight, all kind of crazy stuff like that. But like and UFC, it's real professional. Like I'm not gonna you're not gonna see your opponent no point in the time. Like when it's fight day, you won't even see your opponent, until you get into the cage. And amateurs, you might be sharing a locker room with him.
No, for sure. So, like, dealing with that, you know, having that time and preparation to see him before versus, you know, not seeing them to that moment. Did you like it better when you were seeing them before? Like, build up more tension? Or was it just like when you get into that ring at the same time for the first time? Is it like, is that the thing that really rocks you up?
Yeah, yeah, it's the walk. It's like when you walk into the cage, that's when this switch is turning on. It's like a little dimming switch. You know what I'm saying? It's getting brighter and brighter, and then when you get in the cage, boom, the lights are all the way on.
No, for sure. So, you talk about that walk, you know, I think you know you see Izzy. He do his little dancing thing when he come up. You know, Floyd came out over last weekend. He came out with a money bag yo and doing all of that. So for you, you know, what's your walkout song? What's your routine when you coming out?
My last one, I came out to a local artist, ESTG. You know what I'm saying? He blowing up, but I came out to one of his songs just for people back home. You know what I'm saying? Represent. That's why I came out to that. But I be switching my songs up every time. Like when I first start fighting, I would be thinking about my walkout song more than I would be thinking about my opponent. It's crazy.
Nah, for sure. You know, it's dope, man. You put it on. I like that a lot. So I mean, you know, you talk about that. You still early in your career. I know bouts wise, you got UFC bouts under your hand right now. But if you're looking at all the current fighters that's out there right now, especially the older ones and the people more established than you right now, how are you looking at them right now? Like, where do you feel like you rank up against them?
I'm just waiting for my opportunity, really. Like I feel like I can beat the champ. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm top five easily. And when it gets to that top 10, everybody can beat everybody in a given day. Really, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel. That's how I'm coming. It's like shit. I'm the best thing smoking.
Nah, for sure. I mean, you know, that's the energy you got to carry. So, you know, but outside of that, you haven't gotten your chance to get there yet. But, you know, there are 8 title belts in the men's division. 4 of them belong to people black, 3 being from Africa, 1 being from Jamaica. So, you know, your personal feelings aside of where you belong, you know, how dope is this for you as a black man and the sport for you to see black champions really running the game right now?
I mean, it let me. I mean, I liked it when John Jones had the belt. That's when I was like, shit, I can. You know what I'm saying? Being Black America, that's why I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. You know what I'm saying? So. Like I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? My melanated brothers is able to put on. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get in. For real,
Now,
for real.
I feel you. So you talking about John Bones Jones? I know he did some training out in New Mexico where you trained before. Y'all ever trained together? You meet him, all of that?
Yeah. We done did some big glove sparring. No little glove sparring. We done moved around a few times.
Okay. So, he's really the GOAT, man. What's it like being in the ring with him? Like, I'm sure, like you said, that was the person who you looked to and you was like, yeah, I can do this. So when you stepped into the ring with him for the first time, what was that like for you?
Really, I'm just trying to. I was just trying to. I be taking notes. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at what he looking at. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how he's setting up everything. It's really taking notes. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do in this game.
That's what's up. So taking notes on people, who you taking notes on, not just right now, but prior to when you was first coming in, who were the people you looked up to in the game?
Anderson Silva. I took a lot of notes from him. Anderson Silva. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He black Brazilian, but you know what I'm saying? He was putting on just because he was black. Uh, I watched a lot of GSP. Uh, GSP, Mighty Mouse, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's a smaller weight, he was doing some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? He created a new move. They call it the Mighty Bar. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking notes and looking at how he did that. You know what I'm saying? So I be taking notes from a little bit of everybody, really.
Nah, that's super dope. So just taking the notes from him, what are you taking away? Like, what was it that you're taking away from his styles? Like you said, Mighty Mouse had the Mighty Bar, but what was it specifically about those people that you was like, that's who I feel like I can be like, if not better?
I feel like I got my own style, but I like their setups. I'm a fan of it, really. And the more I watch, you know what I'm saying, I'll be watching film. I get on UFC Fight Pass and check out film and just be watching random fights. And you see people's setups, even like I even take notes from boxing matches, you know what I'm saying? Like Errol Spence Terrence Crawford type, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I take notes from them too.
Now I like that. I'm a big boxing fan. Roy Jones was my dude growing up, so that's where I get that a lot. Talk about them black champions, and one of them is in your weight class. Francis is in your weight class. He definitely improved himself. A little bit older, but he's still there. Um, for you, how do you feel like you could match up against him if you had to fight him tomorrow? Like, how you feel about that? Would you take that challenge and be ready for it?
Yeah. I think if you're in the UFC and you're not gonna take a fight with the champ any day of the week, then I don't know why you're in the UFC because you don't want to be champion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like I match up good. He's not gonna try to take me down, so we gonna be throwing hands. I feel like I'm a little bit more elusive, and my head movement, my technique's a little bit better. He got the power, but you know what I'm saying? They say speed kill.
Okay, there we go. Tall and nimble, man. I know we talked about you cutting weight and how you do that, which is crazy, but I mean, you definitely make that work. But just his presence in the heavyweight division right now, how strong is that? You in there, you hear what people talking. Is it really something where is it there like a fear of him right now that goes around, or is everybody really feeling like, the same way you are, where they'll take that challenge on?
I hope they are. If they not, then down, then they gonna get knocked off easy. But for real, I don't know if it's official, but if he fight Derek Lewis, I got Derek Lewis winning that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. No, that's what I like to hear, man. So, you talk about him and going up against that fight. Is there anybody else that you want to see yourself fight? Like right now, like if you could pick like two or three people right now, who would they be that you could fight? Within the next couple months, and why?
Oh shit, buddy, that handed me my first UFC loss. I want that rematch. If I had to pick and choose anybody, it'd be him. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's definitely tough because you want that one back. We definitely need that one back. So if y'all heard it, and UFC y'all listening, we need to make it happen. need his fight back ASAP. But
ASAP.
you still early, man. You just really getting started. Not too many belts underneath you. So how long do you anticipate until the world know the name Kong and see you on a headliner?
Run this time next year. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear this time next year. I'm gonna be co-main or fucking even main, really, because it's like I was just scheduled for a feature bout. You know what I'm saying? And if I was smoked dude, which I'm shitty because the fight got pulled, if I was smoked dude, then I could have easily, depending on how I did it, I could have been headlining after that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure, for sure, for sure. So, within that, tell me a little bit about how that goes with the scheduling. You know, me and you talked about that privately, but tell me how that goes with the scheduling. And is there any politics that go into it? Do they try to boost people up over you because of maybe the name or because of what they might want a little bit more?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I, I mean, it's politics and everything. I get, what I'm saying. Whatever it is, gonna be some politics. But for me, I just want to fight, and I want to fight the best people. So like, it ain't gonna affect me as long as they keep giving me fights and I keep winning. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Nah, that's what's up. So working your way up, doing your thing, you got to do. Like you said, by this time next year, everybody is going to know that name. So ECM, we really got the first one, and I'm very grateful for it, bro. To introduce you to the world, we believe in you, believe in you. But what should the rest of the world know about you to believe in you before you start hopping on this bandwagon?
Future UFC champ, man. Best thing smoking, man. That's what they need to know. Smoke on everybody's head, man.
The best
Straight
thing.
up.
And that's straight out of Kentucky, y'all. This is the Louisville Slugger right here. This is Dontel Kong Mays. If y'all didn't know the name before, know it now. He's with ECM. Follow him on Instagram at Lord_Kong_Mays. Again, y'all, my name is Jordyn Bennett, content director, sports director. Love it over here. Our magazine drops tomorrow, man. Learn more about Kong's life in the magazine. Follow East Coast Magazine at East Coast Magazine. East Coast Magazine Sports at EM Sports. Follow me, j.bennett.live. And like I said, Kong, Lord, at Lord_Kong_Mays. Kong, bro, I appreciate you, man. Definitely excited to be on this journey with you. Glad we could be a part of it. We following you, supporting you, and we hope for you the best, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you having me, man. For sure.
Absolutely. Hey, y'all, everybody stay safe, stay blessed. If you with me, I keep it G. I'm going to talk with y'all. Peace.
Peace.